I need to say if I can get a good browser window up and running, because we're gonna look through some old videos. Bam! Check it. My old YouTube channel. My old YouTube channel. By saying old, I mean my current YouTube channel. It's the same channel. Alright, let's turn off the Bastion theme music, as lovely as it is. And go back to the very beginning. Because there's been a lot of videos. Like a lot. Like a lot. So, is there any way to see exactly how many videos from this page? Because I know it's over 1,000. Ooh, can we sort by, like, most popular? Wow, who would have guessed? The very first Techist episode. And then the second first... This is the actual first Techist episode. Because the prequel technically came after. Oh shit, you guys can see this video. I think this video is set to private. But you can see it anyway. All the music videos... almost all the music videos we've had to set to private. Most of them. Because... Wow, it's almost as if... almost as if I had one series that was a little bit bigger than the rest. Who could have known? Who could have known that I was one series that was slightly more popular than other stuff I did? I'm personally surprised. I don't know about you guys, but... what do we got more? Yeah, then we're starting to get some other stuff. The first XCOM, a random Worm Clan Wars showing up here. Crown Conquest. I think this is the first thing Soy and I did together. The Crown Conquest stuff. StarCraft 2, StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. More Minecraft. A Q&A video. 12. Okay. Should we start from the beginning? Okay, well, we're not going to start from the beginning. But I can go into more details later in the stream, probably. But basically, I met I met the Ogscast. We played games together. I was messing around making videos. And we were playing Heroes of New Earth, and Lewis was like, you should make videos about all the new heroes that come out, and then you, me, and Simon will talk about them. And I was like, yeah, all right, sure. And so I did. And I did it long enough. I did it a long time. Like for quite a while. Actually, if we could maybe search for Heroes of New Earth videos on the Ogscast channel. Let me see what I can do. I want to say this thumbnail was done by Duncan, I think. Yeah. So since he knew I could make videos and he knew I played Heroes of New Earth, I think I played Heroes of New Earth the most out of everyone. So I made this. So the way we did this video is that I made the video without any voiceover, and then I just sent the file to Simon and Lewis, and then this is how we did shit back in the day. We all went on Ventrilo, me, Simon, and Lewis. We joined a channel. Then I launched another client, like a second Ventrilo client, that muted everyone except Simon. And then I launched another one that muted everyone except Lewis. And then I launched another one that muted everyone except original me. So I had 4 Ventrilo clients running so that I could listen to everyone speaking. And one that recorded myself, the 2. One that recorded Simon, one that recorded Lewis. Because Ventrilo had like an inbuilt record thing going on. So all of them running during the recording, and then afterwards you like exported the time in the channel and you put them all together in a final video. It was crazy. Like, there's a reason our sound quality is so bad in these videos. It's because it's literally direct from Ventrilo. Like, it's none of this like proper microphone and properly sent audio over thing. It was just bad. It's just bad. Anyway, so the thing is, like, I did on the video itself, I did like a bunch of typing and stuff. But since we're just sort of talking over it, we're kind of ignoring what I'm typing.
So she's a ninja.
She is right? Indeed a ninja. Pretty much the first ninja-ish character in the game so far.
So, okay, what are her abilities? You've got spinning blades.
Yeah,
how does
Death
that work?
Lotus. It's described in the video, but as you can see, once you...
Oh, I'm already sassing. I'm already sassing him. It's described in the video? I mean, jeez, what's the problem?
In the line between
this is
you
very kind of dry.
The
like
one
the actual describing part's kind of dry. Because we didn't really know what we were doing at the time. Like, half of the videos we're doing were like informative videos. Like, just, hello, we are here to show you stuff, you know? Like, some of the videos early on my channel is literally like, I made a video about a skin in Heroes of New Earth, and I like put it up. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess, you know? I didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know what was going to be good for YouTube, you know? Like, and no, at the time, no one knew what you did on YouTube to be successful and popular. You just did stuff.
And damage. Or you...
So, I think I always sort of planned on making Bastion the first video I was going to do. But then I think I just played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and I hit level 80 and I just sort of recorded it. I said, well, you could watch your replay, right? And I recorded the replay and I'm like, I'll do a commentary on that. That's popular. I mean, I don't know, it may not have been that popular, but that's what I thought at the time. And of course it was popular, but realistically, no one was going to watch me play Call of Duty, but, you know, whatever.
How I did.
Let's go back from the start. Hey, I don't think all of you know this. I used to have like a stinger in the beginning. That was it. I had a thing. I thought branding and stuff, that takes some time to figure that stuff out. Bring it back. I will, yeah. I was like, I don't want to have it to be too long. But yeah, I had my little, like, you know, like your little avatar, the little like you know, whatever your Discord avatar or whatever, your Twitter avatar. It used to be a little Metroid for me. It just used to be a Metroid. And I was like, I also absurdly liked that Rythian Plays Games became RPG. I thought that was some pro stuff. And I was like, okay, well, we're gonna name it, or what can show it again, C3PO real quick. I was like, we're gonna name it Rythian Plays Games. That makes sense, right? We're gonna name it for Rythian Plays Games. Look at how very basic, like, blue glow on the text on a font. Anyway. SEO God, SEO gold from this brain. Anyway, so then I was just like, yeah, Call of Duty.
Hello and welcome to Rythian Plays.
Also, you know it's new when I don't have my proper intro going. There's no, hello, I'm Rythian. There's just, hello, welcome to Rythian Plays Games. What a weird video. There's a reason I didn't do this on the 17th. Because I don't consider this the real start of everything. You know, 10 years ago to the day, Bastion 1. I think this is where I sort of figured out this is what I wanted to do, you know? I didn't really... So back here, like, there was a lot of random stuff I did. I didn't really know what to do, but I sort of figured out, like, yeah, I want to play a game and talk. That's what I want to do. I want to play a game and talk. And yeah, here we go. Bastion. Like, this is like the first proper one.
Hello, I am Rythian, and this is Bastion.
There we go. That's a proper intro as well. Not, hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Like, this is a proper one. It's hello, I am Rythian. Like, this, the pause. The pause is important. It's hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Bastion. That's the pause.
I've been looking forward to playing this game for a long time, and I was gonna do it a couple of days ago, but I just got a new computer, as you can see from the fancy 1080p resolution. But here we go. This game is beautiful.
This is the first, I think the first time I'm recording while playing. In the other ones, I was like recording first, and like playing first, and then recording over the video. Yeah, this is sort of where I started, I think. Like, this is where I really started doing stuff. I think general people seem to be positive about this a lot. This is why I started watching. Yeah. But yeah, I like this. At the time, I think the Yogsux main channel, like, you could favorite your video and stuff, and the people would see and like, ooh, who's this? But as a first video, I think this is all right. Like, I've got most of my style going. Like, you could sort of tell the difference in this one compared to like these three, which is kind of like more experimental. Let's get this started. It was still like Rythian Plays, you know? And there's Rythian Plays Bastion and so on. But I had like the titles going, you know, like rather than just I play Death Rally. It's like, oh, Kid Rages for a while, blah, 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 blah. And it's not even, logo! Logo! I don't know when this came in.
Hello.
Wonder who made this logo for me?
Hello.
A young boy by the name of Harry. Veteran Harry. He was... God, he must have been 14, 15, something? Like, young as hell. Like, legit, real young. So I think he started by sending, like, a YouTube message. Because YouTube, you know, you can send messages from YouTube. He sent a YouTube message to Sips originally. It's like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Farry. I do a little bit of art. I can do some art for you. And he did some art for Sips. And then she talked to me too, and she's like, hey, I was thinking maybe you wanted the logo. And I'm like, I guess. I was thinking maybe wings and a sword and my little... Because I was still going with the Metroid thing. So yeah, he made me like this little art piece. 2 swords behind a shield with wings and a little Metroid, like a scratched Metroid on front. It's cool. I like it. He wasn't like at all officially Yogscast or anything. He was just some guy, you know? Yeah, he did like a banner and stuff. Back when you could like personalize your YouTube channel to look like unique and stuff. Alice Madness Returns. Oh man, what a game. I had a great time. So this point on, we are into February 2012. So like 3 months into this. So in 3 months, it was mostly just Bastion and Hon stuff. Well, I say 3 months. Like, again, it was December 30th, so... Well, all of January and almost, so it's 2 months really, and then we started Rythian. Alice.
Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Alice. Madness Returns.
We have the logo. We have the intro. This is a really good game, by the way.
And there's going to be lots of references to the other movies and poem and stuff. If you catch it, awesome. If not, no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Alice in Wonderland is very well known. And then the first game in the series, American Magie's Alice, was basically the same idea of like Alice, but dark, you know? And it was cool. You happen to be wearing the skirt I made for the Alice cosplay right now. Nice.
Thanks for the advice, Cheshire Cat. Kitty with a perpetual smile.
Yay! So these paid. You don't see these often anymore, right? Because they started to remove the ability to link things. But so back here, you notice, by the way, I don't say like, okay, goodbye, see you next time. It's because I started recording in longer chunks, which, I mean, that just makes sense, right? You record for longer chunks and you cut them up and put them on in.
Thanks for the advice, Cheshire Cat.
But I started doing these things instead, like you fade into the end screen, right? These used to be big. This used to like according to the rules of YouTube, these were useful. These led to a lot of subscribes. These led to a lot of things. So, you know, I want to say Harry made this again. It was probably Harry. I'm not sure. Made this thing. You make it like a window where you can then place like, and then I placed there a clip from the next video. And then you link to the next video, and then a link to the playlist, and a subscribe button, and it's a thing. That was more fun. Portal 2.
Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Portal 2.
So the point being, this one I think is a video where I'm gonna play Duncan's video.
Friends.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I don't even think you said hello to YouTube.
Let's go.
Anyway, I'm playing his maps though. So I think at the time, this was just when like custom maps came into Portal, and Duncan made maps on them, and he put the maps on YouTube, I think. By the way, thank you Jet898 for subscribing. It's very kind. So he put the maps on YouTube. Like the process of making the maps, I think, going over them. And I was like, that sounds fun. I'll play them on YouTube.
Yeah, as I was saying, me and Duncan played through the co-op and the DLC for co-op as well. Can I borrow this one for now then? Or I might need it later actually. But I figure I could use this jumping pad. Why is it not? Welp. That's brilliant. Duncan, look at what you have done. Duncan! GG, rating this 1 out of 5. Worst level ever.
To be fair, that is on Duncan. You should never be able to be perma-stuck in a level. Like, it was obviously my mistake jumping down there, but a well-designed level doesn't let you be perma-stuck. That is Duncan's fault. I mean, so the thing you notice a lot on YouTube, right, at the time, was that the one-shots or the first of something always got way more views. Like, so Alice won 143k. Next one is half, and then it just starts dropping. That happened every time. You know? like at this point on, like Alice has a 22k, 26k, and then bam, trying 206k. That's always how it works on YouTube. And that's not strange. Obviously, like a lot of people check out the first one and then maybe they don't like it, or they're like, oh, well, I gotta wait until I watch the rest. I can't jump in, because people won't jump into episode 14 if they haven't watched all the previous 13. So that's just a thing. That's all. People just do that, But that is bad if what you're doing is long series. Because if you do long series, you're gonna keep dropping. I mean, you're gonna put out a video and like, oh man, I'm only, again, these days I would be very happy with 20k, but like at the time it's like, oh, only 20k. And these have had, by the way, these have had like 9 years to try to get more views, and that's what they got. Even stuff like the WoW things, right? Where's the first WoW? The Rogue one? Yeah, 57k. And then once you get to Priest, it's 11k. For some reason, Priest, no one liked Priest, I guess, because Monk is at 25k, but yeah. Yeah, and Shrine had the same thing. 206, 84, 66, 51, 44. It keeps dropping. And then, bam, 246. Because it just works like that. Ah, Bioshock 2.
Hello.
So Bioshock 2 was fun. And I put in a little gimmick for the titles. All the titles were only one word. The Shooter, Sister, Sinclair, Drills, Adam, Incinerate, Brute, Keycode, Camera, etc., etc. Okay, I will say that like Bioshock 2 kept pretty steady views through most of it. And as always, the finale gets more. That's nice. Oh my god, you see what's coming up? Wait, I did actually release the prequel first. Okay. That was actually out before the adventure. Okay, that's good to know, actually. So, at this point on, we had been playing on a server for fun. And then, obviously, Shadow of Westerfeld was going on, and we did, like, a big survival thing in a little bit. And I was briefly in some of them, I think. And then, I was like, I think the plan, I think I talked to Zoe, and was like, hey, Zoe, do you want to make like a Minecraft show like the other people doing? And she's like, yeah, okay, let's do it. But I was like, okay, I need to tell the story of how I got... Okay, no. The first one was me guest starring on Sips and Shin's video. I think it was... I think they alternated on which challenge they went on. And I guest starred and I like visited... I came on a boat and I said hello and everything. And I was like, oh man, I remember the world blowing up. Because that's what they did, right? They ended the story. They ended it with like the world blowing up. That type of thing. So basically, like, what we always did was when we wanted to make a new server, we just exploded the old server and made a new one with new mod packs and whatever. So anyway, I did a guest spot in there once when I just messed around and had some fun times. And then I was like, this is fun. We'll do something. So then I did a prequel that was like, oh man, this is me.
Hello, I am Rythian, and this is Minecraft.
Like literally in the beginning, it's like, what happened to Rythian before he joined up with Sipsco? I immediately decided that like, so most of the other people just did it for fun, like Lego Talk or whatever. I immediately was like, there's room for some story here, you know? I was like, I could make a little bit of a story here to make the game have like a narrative feel to it as a kind of way. So I decided to like make a short series about how I got to the point where I was.
Whoa, lava. Okay. Where's all my stuff? I'll have some dirt. Oh, now I remember. Duncan and Shin exploded everything in the world and killed me.
So So like the road begins to like rebuilding up and so on.
I mean,
So this was sort of me solo. Like, I don't remember the immediate reaction of people to this. I think most people were like, I mean, obviously in retrospect, it's gotten pretty popular, but like at the time, I don't know. Like I don't know what people thought. Maybe this was like the start. I was like, okay, I'll do a short series to test the waters, maybe? I can't remember exactly how it was. Did YouTube never check the comments? Yeah, good call. What is under the mask? Scars or dragon teeth? Well, I've revealed that eventually. It's basically like a Joker smile, you know. So lots of scars and stuff, but yeah. I think it probably was me just testing. Like, oh, you know, I was in a bit of Minecraft on other channels. Let's see if I do something.
certainly the
So it's just me solo, but I think I realized that Minecraft is gonna be boring if it's just me talking. But you know, it was the standard start from nothing
And I was slain by a zombie.
and die. Minecraft can always be chill to watch, but like, yeah.
Craft.
There's not much to this. It's just sort of me with my
Good.
basic mic, just
Brilliant.
rambling a little bit.
There we go. I'm ready with my Pepsi.
Oh,
We're set.
first Pepsi
hello,
mention?
Piggy. Sorry, I'm gonna need to kill you. There we go. Ghost, I need you to guard this place. It's really important. Now, Minecraft, I'm ready with my food. And in real life, I'm ready with my Pepsi, my Jaffa cakes. So, off we go.
I don't think I actually had Jaffa cakes. I think that part was probably a lie. Or, I mean, I know I had them at some point. But I think I was probably lying.
No matter who we're into, I'll just pretend like I don't really have anything.
This is such backwards writing, right? Because in the episode where I go to Sipsco, I'm like, oh, I don't have anything with me. But then now that I'm doing the prequel later, I have to write out the reason for why I don't have any items. So I'm like, oh, I was keeping them a secret, and I had it all in my alchemy bag.
I feel that's the safest way. I don't really want to
Oh man.
necessarily get involved in anything. So, off we go.
This is basic as hell too, right? As a series, because it's just me in Minecraft.
Goodbye, Island. You've been nice to me.
And yeah, that's where I arrive. In a boat. So this was kind of me just setting up. But I was thinking, like, even back then, I want to say, like, it got good views, but it didn't get crazy views, right? It didn't get crazy views. But I think it got a good one. But it got enough good views that I was, okay, yeah, this is something I probably want to keep doing. But I knew I didn't want to be alone. And I think I just done Crown Conquest with Zoe, and I was like, I have good chemistry with Zoe. We should do something together. But that was right before the big one.
Hello. I'm Rythian.
What's that in the background? Is it music?
And this is Minecraft. This is Tekkit. This is the future. Well, the present, really. But it's not the past anymore.
The fuck am I rambling on about? What is this? It's the future, the past, what present? Not the past, but present. This is now.
You've seen in the prequel series what happened. You've seen on Shin and Sips's little chronicle what I've been doing, and then you suddenly saw me leave, and I got replaced by some other fucker. I think Niles came along. So now where am I? What am I doing? Well, basically,
How did people keep watching this? How does someone get 40 seconds into this and go, yeah, this is something I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna keep watching it. And how did so many people keep watching it that it became a career for me? How? How did that?
used and abused Shin and Sips enough to get myself some awesome equipment. And specifically this little beauty of a thing, this destruction catalyst, is exactly what I'm going to use to grow my little empire. Thing is, I haven't forgotten about my little revenge plan. I still want to get rid of Shin. Not so much Sips, he's kind of nice. I'm going to, you know, a little home.
The very short music track I have that I put on loop.
One might say. Hello, creeper. Anyway, the way I figure it, I'm going to... Wait, what?
Well, okay.
Okay, now I remember why people want to keep watching this. You got engaged yesterday? Congratulations. Now I know why people wanted to watch. Because Zoe came. She's the star.
Hello?
Hello. Hey. Oh, I don't know. Hello.
Hi.
Guys, it's hard to go back and watch stuff you did 10 years ago. It's not easy. A lot of people used to ask us if we scripted Tech-It. If we like wrote down lines and dialogue and stuff. And I mean, no, we didn't have like scripts to follow like that. We had basic setups, right? So in this one, it was like, well, I'll start talking for a bit and then I go to the lake and you'll just fall down. That'll be pretty cool. Like, yeah, okay. And then we'll start building up. And that's what we did. Oh, T was a friend. T was a friend that we met through Zoe. T was Zoe's friend before he was our friend. And he was around. And we had the idea, I don't know where this came from, but we had this idea that like, oh, while we're recording, he would be like this Easter egg, this background character. T would be seen sort of in the background. Oh my god.
We can take Shin's flesh. Weapons and join us, zombie. I don't think I have down transport. I don't.
I can't remember
I have torches.
what episode it was.
This will be like a piece of cake.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it eventually. It will be. I want to say it's like episode 8 or 9. Yeah, Daisy and the Invader. Yeah. Wait, is it this one?
Down here.
Underground.
Something be just of the future here.
Hmm.
Shrooms, do they?
Or is it later?
Boots. I'm gonna.
I can't remember. Because there's one episode where all of a sudden, yeah, here we go. I think. Okay, it must have happened earlier then. Because we are hunting him down in this episode. And finding Teep the dinosaur. So it must have happened earlier. So what happened was, this was random. Like, this happened just randomly. So the entire idea was always, T is just gonna... It must have been last episode, yeah. Check this out. How cool is this, by the way? So we made lots of art for this. So we got super into this. And yeah, this is obviously based on Star Wars. So he's Princess Leia with a sword. And me with a Well, it's not a gun, instead it's the magic, basically. And T the dinosaur. And just Gilbert and Johnny Five. Niall C. Oh man, that's cool. There we go. Okay. So I have a bunch of files here. Of everyone's theme and stuff, and all of the thumbnails and everything. And the photoshops and the skins. These are all in, well, you won't be able to see them, but these are all in, can I show like bigger extra large icons? Oh, it's in Minecraft pixel form, so you can't really see anything. Oh, this one maybe, if I show this one in extra large icons. This helps a bit, yeah. The thumbnails, you can tell I wasn't good at thumbnails. I've never been good at thumbnails. So yeah, so Minecraft The Tekkit Adventure, and then basically Minecraft The Tekkit Prequel, and then Minecraft The Tekkit Rebirth Season 2, and Season 3 was Minecraft Blackrock Chronicle Rising, because we weren't using Tekkit anymore, so it's like, we'll name it Blackrock after what we named our castle. Ravs was Blackrock, yeah, he was, yeah. These are our facecam videos, once Zoe started recording video. This is the Season 2 skin art. Can we... Oh, I can remember... Hold on. So this was like Zoe's like skin idea. Like this is the base concept art for how we're gonna look in Season 2. Because Season 1 ended with the explosion. Well, we should get to that, by the way. So the Season 2 was gonna be more badass in general, So this all went on for a while. Oh, I did my first Q&A video. We should listen to some of these. Yeah, so Q&A videos were always kind of fun. Like, so I used to have, I mean, I guess I technically still do, I just don't use it. I used to have like a Tumblr page just to like reblog and like fan art, and also to answer questions. Because I always found Twitter was... Back in the day, Twitter only had 140 characters, so you could barely say anything. Now you have 280 characters, so you can say just a little bit more than anything, but not much more. So this video, I like questions in this video because they're fun. But we're gonna go back to some of the Blackrock stuff, but we're checking through here first because we're moving. At this point on, the adventure is going kind of full blast, and I did Sands of Time. I wanted to do the remake of that, but it still hasn't come out. So I will at some point stream that when that comes out. Oh, XCOM!
Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is XCOM.
So I think the first one is just...
Several unidentified objects fell to Earth.
It's just a tutorial mission. So I don't actually get to name anyone.
We're going to rename this guy.
Here we go.
Change how he looks.
This is where it starts.
Yes,
And we name him...
I like the last name here.
Dinosaur.
Okay, now we're gonna make more troops, I think. Or do I make them immediately? Yes, I do. Hannah? Zoe? Is it just Hannah, T, and Zoe in this one?
Squad mate.
Oh, and I probably... Oh, I think I added the fourth. I think fourth is the birth of Red Shirt, I think. So I think this is the birth of Red Shirt. Like I made... I had T, Zoe, Hannah. And then I was like, the fourth one, I don't want to do the fourth one immediately. So that'll be Red Shirt. But then she kept staying around forever. Yeah, Red Shirt. I'm literally just calling her Red Shirt now, and I think I'd eventually rename her Red Shirt.
Roll shirt. First name Summer. Rename her Red Shirt. First name some Red Shirt. Here we go. And then
she sticks around forever.
Zoe Pro is second, Hannah Rutherford.
She sticks around forever. She does really well.
Let's roll.
Yogs, the XCOM series was really fun. It was really fun. All right.
I'll just check them on it.
God, this is when we started putting in work.
To see where she is. and then go find her. Yeah.
90% of this work was Zoe, by the way. She did
Okay, you
so
went.
much work.
Don't you worry. It's okay. T. Brown Mushroom Enclave. Brown Mushroom Enclave. Scared level high. Zoe? Have you left? I guess I'm alone again.
End of season 1. Flashback to the very beginning. God, it was melodramatic as hell. But I can't bring myself to be entirely ashamed of it. You know? Like... there's a level of cheese and a level of, you know, a little bit of that when you look back at it, but it was fun. It was fun to make like a kind of base level dramatic story. You know? It was good. At this point on, we had gotten high into like putting in a lot of work, like
getting annoying.
the
Zoe,
castle and
when I was chilling with ships.
so like I had been battling or whatever, and then Zoe had run away like while we were gone because it was getting crazy, and it was the end of the season.
Let me tell you a story about a boy and a girl. I'm Rythian, and a land of magic and monsters. Wait, what?
Well, okay.
It starts with a girl falling from the sky.
Yeah. It's hard looking back at it and not going, you know, cringing for what it was, but I have to be realistic as well, and like I have to take some pride in it, even though I don't necessarily always think it's like the, you know, the greatest writing I've ever done by any means. But it was fun. It was fun. So this is where we got to the point where we started putting work in, and at some point so we made this teaser. God, this show wouldn't have been, oh, I'm kind of blocking myself. This show wouldn't have been like 10% as good if not for Zoe. She put in so much work. But so what I was gonna show was all the music. Can I move this to view list instead? So I had music. It's I think 100% Kevin MacLeod stuff. But I have like themes. So yeah, like I found so I had background music, and I was like, I'm gonna have background music based on where we are. So where's the first home theme? I think it's wallpaper. That was the theme that played when we were just chilling at home. And then I think at a certain point we built a different home. And we went to this. We also had a Rythian theme and Zoe theme. Here's Rythian theme 1. This was, I think, from the first episode of season 2. Here is some background story. I don't know if I've told this story before. I think I might have. But this is actually... This is some butterfly flapping its wings stuff, right? Here's some butterfly flapping its wings stuff. So what was supposed to happen, right? In the beginning of season 2, me and Zoe were going to be split a while. And it was supposed to be Zoe does her stuff with mushrooms and whatever for a while. And then me, I was like, I don't know if I want to be alone. So I was going to have the Rail Bros show up. Strippin and Benji were going to show up, and they were going to guest star for a couple of episodes. And we were just kind of chill for a bit, and then they were going to leave, and then I was going to meet Zoe eventually, right? That was the original plan. And then I can't remember why, but that fell apart. It must have been a scheduling thing or something. They couldn't do it in time, or they were doing something else. And I was like, but the episode needs to go out on Sunday or something. So what the hell am I gonna do? So I was like, I guess I'll just do solo stuff. So I did. And let's take a look at that episode briefly then. Because that's a little bit later on. It will be here. Darkness Before the Dawn.
Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Minecraft.
So to emphasize how little I was like taking care of myself.
It's been a while since you last
Just like cobwebs and stuff.
saw me.
So I actually like this. So the point being, right? So because they weren't going to show up, it wasn't going to be like a hey fun guest episode. I was like, okay, I need to do some storytelling, and it was all me solo, right? So I'm just sort of like, oh, like Rythian is kind of ruined, you know, without Zoe, he's just falling apart, like isolating and
Catalytic
so on.
lens.
He's not
It's
fixed
a
his
weapon of mass
house.
destruction.
Like
That's going
the
to be
room
quite
is
useful in the upcoming
broken.
fight
He's
because,
not
I mean,
fixed
let's
it.
face
There's
there is going to be a fight.
cobwebs, and all he's thinking about is like making
I'm going to show
dynamite and
you-
destruction. This is good work. We did some good work.
Yeah, this
There was a Homestar Runner reference there as
is.
well.
Honestly, I should just explode this pretty much because you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna leave. This isn't really my thing. So honestly, I don't care. Let's go back.
God, it's so melodramatic, but it's delicious melodramatic. I set the tone, and it works for that. Like, think of it as like, you know, YA writing or whatever. I don't know. I'm not saying it's award winning, but it works.
So what you got in here?
She built so much. In the end, that's kind of what stopped the show. We were putting in a lot of effort. Zoe mostly was putting in a ton of effort, and it was just a lot of work and a lot of
Diamond
burnout.
that helps.
Like she built like this entire area, just, and I think it's here for 1-2 episodes maybe.
grow. Don't get that out. They'll be mad.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
They'll
Leon.
be like, I think I need.
Just ton of like effort and references
Um,
put in.
Why bother?
Or
It's
just
no
like
good.
set design. So yeah, point being, like, so originally it was supposed to be Strippin and Benji, and we were supposed to have like fun or whatever, but instead, full on edge, full on dark, edgy Rythian, you know? I don't care, I'm here for battle, I'm preparing for a fight, you know?
I know these runes. I recognize this sort of fire. Dragon fire.
Dun dun dun! God, I can't. It's half I think it's kind of funny, half I still like it. It's kind of still good. Right? Like, come on. Yeah, so I wanted to transition it into being not something I had to do with Duncan to be the villain entirely, you know, like I thought Duncan made it for a good villain, but I think he never quite wanted to be super, super evil because he didn't want the fans to think he was an asshole and a horrible person. So I wanted to transition it into more of a, like, oh, there's a villain. So the ultimate villain was the Ender Dragon, you know? That was supposed to be a thing. And I am incredibly humbled by the fact that so many people liked it and thought it was cool, and the amount of art and stuff, you know, done for it was fantastic. But that wasn't the only series that started around that time. Man, you want to talk golden age of Rythian YouTube channel? See, XCOM 1, October 2012. Minecraft Season 1 ending and Season 2 starting November 2012. Dishonored Episode 1, November 2012.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. I say his heart is it, and I will good news.
I'm Rythian, and this is Dishonored.
What a game, man. What a game. To this day, one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, and a lot of people remember this one as well. Like, that was a huge one at the time.
Games.
Oh, that was
Exactly
great.
like
This is
him.
great. This is more straightforward. Let's play a game, but you know, like a lot of the things that people liked that done was like me getting very into the story. You know, like it's okay. So a lot of I wasn't role playing as such, right? It was not so much of the like I'm Corvo, I'm doing a thing, but I played the game and thought about the game like by getting into character, so to speak. So I did stuff that I thought Corvo should do, and I had opinions and thought about it like Corvo. You know, so I got protective over Emily. I wanted to you know, everything. So this is one of my favorite series as well. When I did the dual playthroughs of Alpha Protocol, because Alpha Protocol as a game has so much choice and stuff in it that that I felt like I have to do two different things to show off the game. So I did Alpha Protocol Red and Alpha Protocol Blue. So in the start, like, you see the intro.
This is an
And then I
RPG,
just sort
not
of
shoot. Language tell.
talk about it, explain things, and then basically tell people, hey, pick blue for, you know, stealth and sneaky and professional, and pick red for loud shotguns and asshole, right? And then, because you used to be able to click and you would go into play. They've turned that off now. So this doesn't really work anymore. But at the time, it was the thing you could do. And then after that, you were like, all right, well, I'm going to pick red.
Nice.
Nice.
And here's the choices we have. Suave, aggressive, professional. This is the red playthrough. You know what we'll be doing.
I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Who are you? Why did you drug me?
My name is Mina.
So the file we'd be going.
So this one, we're just like bam, 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 and just being an asshole. It's fun.
Background. Yeah, screen.
Weird.
God, this game is incredibly good and also bad. I think it was Racevic, who said that Alpha Protocol is the best, the best bad game he's ever played. Because there is a lot of problems with Alpha Protocol, right? But it's so good also, you know? Oh yeah, I did,
Email.
made him look a little bit different.
That voice of yours carved it into my head.
It's Mina, actually.
-9.
No need, Maria.
He calls him the wrong name.
That voice of yours carved it.
You get
Susan
minus
Main-
points. The thing about this game, right, is that you get benefits from pissing people off as well. You know? That's why it's so good. You can make decisions to piss people off, and you don't feel like you're losing anything from it. You know? That's great. I love that sort of stuff. Man, that was fun as well, working on Alpha Protocol. I had a lot of fun doing the whole different playthroughs. It was cool. It was fun time. Oh, right. The end of Season 2, I think. The end of Season 2 of Minecraft. So this is the last one.
Okay, so we're back. Sheep.
Sheep.
Where we're
Mid-five.
united again.
Don't let anyone else in. Make fine. Look, and like no matter what happens, I'll figure something out. First, crikey, Rythian! Listen, Rythian's not here. Rythian, I miss you. Rythian, I need you right now. Nuke's about to explode. Rythian,
Cliffhanger ending, man. That's how you get them. Cliffhangers. So what she said there in the end was a reference to when I talked to her on the computer. I can't remember what episode that was in. Oh yeah, this is where Ravs shows up, I think.
If this is what I think it is, in this plan, golden. No, Gilbert, it's fine. It's fine, Gilbert. You know, don't worry about it. Why? That's definitely new. Does anyone live here? Hello, Ravs. Hi, Ravs.
Hello. Hi. Hi,
Um,
Rythian. Nice to see your friend.
How long have you been here? Yeah,
Well, thing is, I went to bed one night in my riverside pub in Scotland, and I just sort of like woke up here.
I remember Zoe made a skin for Ravs, and she insisted on making his nose like really big and red to like indicate, oh, you know how when you draw someone super drunk. And Ravs always hated it. He did not want to have that nose. But Zoe was the one who made the skins, so
I don't know.
Oh, the forbidden romance. So, obviously, at this time, and like always, like, we were just this. I can't remember how we decided that we were gonna put in romance in the show, right? Because in the beginning, that wasn't the plan. We were just gonna be like, let's just have fun or whatever. But I think eventually we realized that people were super into this, super like mega into the whole like shipping and everything, and it's like this makes for good videos, like having a good story. Like Zoe is like a sister to me. I've never had any sort of romantic feelings to her in real life. She's just a close friend, and yeah, it was fun to do this, to play. But in another way, it was also kind of like we weren't professional actors, right? We were professional actors, so you know, I don't know how good we were at like convincing people, but people were definitely into the story, so that's something.
You're breaking up the connections, bad. How are you? What is it?
Overloaded?
Computer overloaded. Error establishing connection. Error.
What the So...
Huh.
And of course, she never saw it.
Guess that message wasn't important.
Guess that message wasn't important. No! Our star-crossed lovers, when will they share their heart with one another? I make fun, but it's classic trope story. It's classic. It works because it just works, you know? It
Oh,
just
well,
does.
I just
So anyway, they're like, I miss you, I need you, I love you, is what then she says at the very end of the explosion. She says, Rythian, I miss you, Rythian, I need her, Rythian, and it explodes. Something that Sawyer loves to say a lot, it's like poetry, it rhymes, which is from George Lucas. Right, I wanted to go over some of the music. But yeah, so music. So this is the Crooked Caver. It was like Rav's theme for a while. But then Rav's got his proper theme. Kevin MacLeod, by the way, genius. A legend of music. Do you guys remember Scrolls?
I'm Rythian, and this is Scrolls. A new card game, collectible card game, tactics, strategy game from Mojang.
Mojang, the Minecraft people. They made another game.
The people who made Minecraft, as I'm sure you all know. Literally right after...
Remember this? No one remembers this. Oh yeah, StarCraft. And then first episode of season 3.
I made.
And then like the aftermath of the explosion. So it started with me imprisoning Duncan.
Wait, what is this? Why is my portal taking me here?
Well.
Whoa!
All right. So the idea is that I went in and changed his portal and trapped him, you know? And like I made him basically say he was sorry. I remember we had different ideas for what to do with season 3. In the end, it sort of, we never finished it, you know? It does suck that we never did. It really does, but we had these ideas of what we wanted to do, and some of it worked and some of it didn't. And part of it was wanting to go, in some ways we wanted to go back to season 1, when we could just load in, talk, and come up with kind of fun story ideas and do them. But by this point in season 3, we had started putting in so much work into everything. Mostly Zoe. She was burning herself out building huge sets for stuff that we only briefly saw, you know? That the episodes were coming out less and less often, and it was taking more and more work to do. And I remember at some point we did want to just have it be a bit more chill, a little bit more freeform, so that we could get more work done without putting in more like man hours into it.
Because
Hey, works though.
Here's another favorite of mine. Yeah, absolutely. That's where the burnout
I'm
came.
Rythian, and this is Thomas Stallone. Let's get right into it.
Wow. A weird first thought to have.
This is us. This is Thomas.
Oh, I love this game. This is so good.
A little rectangle. Red one. And he'll be us. And we'll be him. And it's a little journey.
So the last Black Ark was, yeah, back in June, number 7. And then it was ages for the next one, I think. This is the first one where I like...
I'm strong.
So the game ended.
Actually, no. So it's over. Repeat. Ghosts. Why wouldn't... Well... Oh shit, more stuff's happening.
This is the end. That's it. It ends like that, and then they don't continue the story. Long rant,
None of this
Simon.
for PC. Like, randomly on loading screens. Great. Next game, bad guy Logan Walker. You heard it here first, folks.
Oh, I hate it.
Don't buy this game.
Now that's a quote. That's a quote you want to hear at the end of the video.
Alright, I'm done. Don't buy this game. Don't play it. Maybe multiplayer. At least on console, though, maybe. Because then it runs okay. But even then, you'll probably get something better. So, until next time, goodbye.
Oh yeah, I had outro music
Goodbye.
now. Outro music. I was so annoyed. I felt like I'd wasted so much time. It was crazy. Oh, back. I saw episode 8, which I think is about to be the end. I think 10 is the last one. So this is where we start.
Previously on the Blackrock Chronicles.
Yeah, because that was a while ago.
Previously on the Blackrock Chronicles.
That's weird.
It does nothing. It does nothing.
Oh yeah, we're fighting the
You got one
Hydra.
head duty. Should
Done.
use...
But
I mean, I'm pretty curious to see what...
we're getting more mushrooms out of see.
So our hope in this one was like, okay, brand new world. Let's just explore. Let's have it be a bit... We were like, oh, let's have it be a bit of an adventure. Like, you know... Because we had, in the Twilight where we hadn't really planned much. Well, I mean, we had some plans eventually. But this was just like, here's a whole new world. Let's go and explore as a group, you know? That's what we wanted to do. So we did. And mostly that was fine.
No.
But we sort of ran out of... Oh.
I'm
doing everything, but come on. Like...
Ah, what a beautiful day for a fly across the desert. In a biplane of all things. I wonder where to make my next sail. If only there was some sort of town made of capers. Hold on! Hello? You down there! Boy, can you hear me?
What's that in the sky?
Hello.
B plot. It was B plot
Hello
time.
there. Can you? Would you like to? I know it's a bit of an awkward situation right now, but would you like to buy a pool, sir?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm coming down a bit. Hold on.
Friendly man of fun times and not slavery of citizens. No slaves down here at all. Don't even check.
The mine.
So we even had some stories planned for Nilesy and Ravs. Ravs was like digging under to find like this cup of immortality or something. That was his goal. He wanted to be sort of an evil mayor, which is why he was like slaves and whatever. And he was like gonna dig for this cup of immortality, the chalice of immortality. And then Nilesy was gonna find it and just throw it away because it's like that's a very inefficient way of keeping pools. And yeah, it was a whole thing.
Oh, cool. Oh,
but yeah, they were supposed to have like a bit of a B plot in the real world.
It's down here.
I don't have my office built yet, but like,
oh yeah,
I guess it can go.
It's Ravs' mayor theme.
It pretty much just looks like any of this. Like,
and then we were messing around in Twilight's Forest.
And I need to find that actually need chocolate milk to live.
Oh yeah, because she was something. So yeah, we wanted to be a little bit less serious. So she was like, let's find chocolate milk, you know, we were going for that. I gotta say, like, I think we were going somewhere. I think the plan of like having a little bit more lighthearted, more adventures, going back to basics was a good idea, but we just got, it just got too much.
We came through.
It's kind of funny that the last
Thanks for the
episode
pool.
ends with Rabs and Elsie.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he was gonna become a border control operator because of Papers, Please, you know? Yeah, and then it ended. We did post about what was gonna happen in the story and stuff on Tumblr. And at one point I posted 3 short stories that were like sort of telling the story of the what happened to the end, like originally, and I even narrated it. It's on Tumblr somewhere. I'm not gonna go through and find it all now because it's like a YouTube anniversary, not so much like a specifically Black Rock Chronicle thing. But yeah, it's up there somewhere. And then it ended. You know, it ended. It. That's the thing at the end. Like when all of it was done, it was a shame, but it was really great. It was really great. It sucks that we never could end it properly, but it is what it is. We had to move on. I still look back at it incredibly fondly, of course. Honestly, without it being such a big hit, I wouldn't be here today. Like, this would have just been a thing to do for fun. Like, but that was such a big success that it sort of built everything up, you know? Is this the last thief? Probably.
Trail this far, unless I draw the primal out of you, it all comes undone.
Where did she let us? Yeah.
This is a long rant. This one is 12 minutes long. This rant. It's annoying.
Serious? Where's Aaron? Mystery. Find out next time in Thief 5 or 2. Except no one cares. Because why would we care about Erin? The game has done nothing to make us care about her. She's not a good character. She's just been annoying, and like we've gone for pretty much all the game and said like she might be alive. I mean, of course she was alive. They wouldn't bother introducing her just to have her die that early. I mean, come on. But she did like nothing. She was just dragged around like a corpse for ages. Oh, and Thief Taker and the guards just happened to follow me wherever the hell I go. I mean, granted, not all gameplay-wise, I wasn't always sneaking, but I'm supposed to be the master thief, and I go through everywhere, into the secret library in the brothel thing. But boom, guards following me into the goddamn hidden city in the cathedral. Boom, Thief Taker General's there. Tell you what I liked Basil. He was kind of cool. It's a shame the audio bugs were so annoying that it all ended up being pretty much for nothing. Because it was just, like, there was no feeling of immersion or actually caring about anything because it was all so sloppy. It's, like, dialogue scenes in general was just, there was weird pauses and like, weird voice direction, the way they were phrasing things and how they were emoting. And I don't even want to get started on stuff like the guards and the people on this city walking around saying the same things over and over and over. It drove me insane to hear the same things. Bradshaw, Sloop, Polyadler, everything, all the time, every time. Same thing, over and over. I know you can't put endless amounts of lines, but for God's sakes, there was so little.
God, it just keeps
And they didn't mention anyone, really, just Orion. But he wanted the book, right? And he wanted the ring from Cornelius. And then he wanted like the last piece. But turns out the last piece was in my eye. Randomly. Fine, that's so I liked it. Else, I mean, it was started stealth. It feels mediocre. And if you stop caring about it, could have been so much better. In the game right now, focused only on it. Since even stealing didn't feel cool. I don't know. Us. So,
I've run out of
yeah.
steam at this point. I'm just disappointed. Channel update.
Hello, I'm Rythian, and welcome to, I guess we're calling it a channel update for April the 2nd. I'm actually recording this late night on April Fool's Day, but I figured it would probably be best not to actually put out this on April Fool's, just in case people would think I was making stuff up. Anyway, that's
So I did a few of
It didn't really
these.
gel with me the same way that Max Payne does. I feel like Max Payne...
I did a few of these channel update videos just because
they're important and they
sometimes it was good to just talk to, because obviously when I wasn't streaming, I didn't really have time to sit around and talk to people about what was going on.
fairly limited and views are
So I
pretty low
needed
as
stuff
well.
like this every now and then,
But
just
I'm glad
talk to
finish
people
it. I mean, I'm
about
almost done by now.
this is games I'm playing, this is
Max
what I
Payne
want to
2,
play, and so
storyline
on
would
and so
pretty much be
on.
over. I won't be bothering with Max Payne 3.
Yeah, this was
It's just
2015.
not a good game. It's an
So
okay
it's
shooter, but
almost
it's a pretty
7
bad
years
Max
now.
Payne.
Game of Thrones, the Telltale game. That was very promising, but ended kinda blah. This is also, again, trying to put some effort into the thumbnails. taking a screenshot, putting up the logo, that type of thing. It's all right. But you also see the problem here of like I was sort of I had run out of other games to do, I think, at this point. I think Warcraft ends up here somewhere. No, it's just a long break for some reason. It's like Orc Campaign 16. Oh no, that is the last one. That is actually the last one. Because it's the Team Fortress, the Frozen Throne. Then it's just Game of Thrones for a long time. And then it's just XCOM 2 for a long time. Literally 60 straight episodes of nothing but XCOM 2. Yeah. At least it was a popular show. But yeah. It was just... The problem was, when doing stuff like this, right, is that while XCOM is popular, and while I like doing videos on it, if you were a viewer on my channel who wasn't into XCOM, like from... When did this start exactly?
Hello?
From February
Hello?
2016.
I'm Rythian.
Till... Why is it running so? Till April.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
For like 2 months. It's just XCOM. So if you didn't like that, well, the thing is, like, that works if you're like an XCOM channel and you know that's what people are into. But I was doing a variety of games, right? So if you only do one thing, people will sort of stop watching. Like, I loved it. It was great, but not everyone would be. Titanfall, now that's an underrated. At this point on, by the way, you can tell the channel is not doing particularly well. Like, even stuff like Dishonored is not even breaking 10K. Like, the only thing that is like channel updates. Titanfall 2 begins at 20 and very quickly goes like below. That's, I would say, by the way, this is an underrated series. First of all, underrated game. Play it. If you're not going to play it. Okay, so channel update, Life, Death, and Rebirth of a YouTube channel. That's a very dramatic title. What do I mean about that?
I've titled it The Life, Death, and Rebirth of a YouTube Channel.
It's very
and
dramatic.
while that is obviously a little bit melodramatic, intentionally so, it's kind of part of what I want to talk about.
Man, towards the end there, I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do, right? I didn't know what to do. Because I wanted to just do what I had done for like 5 years at that point or whatever. But it just wasn't working anymore. I had to change. And I didn't want to change. I didn't want to stream. Streaming wasn't my thing. I wanted to record and I want to do things the way I always did them. You know, I always wanted to do my stuff. But, you know, the world moved on. YouTube moved on. Like, there were still people who liked watching my stuff, but a lot of people didn't anymore. YouTube didn't like a lot of my stuff. The generally ad prices was going down. So it wasn't so much even, like, it was like a combination of things, right? Less people were watching my stuff. But also, I got less money per person watching my stuff. So it's like a combination of things going, you know, worse. And just the idea, like, these long series weren't really what people on YouTube wanted to watch anymore. Like, the algorithm used to emphasize watch time. So long series with long episodes, they were very good. YouTube loved recommending that stuff because, hey, they watch a lot of things. That's great. But then eventually that skipped. They started emphasizing stuff that helped YouTube more. Shorter videos with the ads up front and then bam, 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 go, you know? And since YouTube works the way YouTube does, it decides on what to show you and what not to show you. You find yourself feeling a little bit lost as a creator. Because the thing about Twitch, right, is that Twitch, if if you're subscribed to me or follow me, you see my stuff. The end. And you're gonna see my stuff. And I don't rely on random people finding my Twitch channel, you know? The growth is more natural. I think it's rare that a complete stranger finds me. They might if they see me playing a game they're interested in or something like that. But otherwise, most of it is going to be like, oh, I've heard of this guy, or hey, my friend is watching this guy, or some dude just raiding this guy, and so on. So eventually they find me. And then in this one, because of the way subscriptions work, all I have to worry about is making sure you guys enjoy what I do. And that's fine. And then I can do what I want. But for YouTube, I felt that I had to figure out what YouTube wanted, what the algorithm wanted, rather than trying to just make stuff that people liked. Yeah, and I didn't want to change. I didn't want to do different stuff. Yeah. So my goal was like, let's try to do what I did long ago, bit more, but it wasn't like enough. And honestly, like, I tried to at least at this point, let's always have 2 games on the go at the same time. You know? And that was alright for a while. But I kind of got bored with Origami quickly. They're like, alright, well, I'll add Alan Wake. And then Titanfall ended, so I started Prey. By the way, another underrated series that a lot of people should watch. First of all, underrated game, and then underrated series. Very good. So then it was Alan Wake and Prey for a long time. And this is the first, I think, not the first stream highlight, but this is full-on stream VOD. Straight out of some stuff I streamed on my own. Have I officially started streaming at this point? Maybe. Pyre? Oh, that was work as well. Because I read out everything. I think at this point on, I might have started streaming a bit. But I don't know if I did full-on streaming. Then I had another idea. I wanted to like, okay, well, I think I still need a Twitch. But I don't know if I want a live stream. So what I did was, I was doing Dishonored Death of the Outsider. It's fine. But then I also released like bigger videos and put them on Twitch. And made it so you could get them if you subscribed. Like an extra thing. I think at this point on, I had started streaming her a little bit. I think this comes here. Yeah, the next chapter. I wonder if anyone could just... Can you give... TLDR?
Hello.
TLDR?
Anyway, just in case you don't feel like listening to the entire long ramble, who knows how long this is going to be? Probably not more than 15 minutes, but still.
1540. You lied, Rythian.
I know the attention span of a lot of people these days are... Well, people are busy. People want to do other things than listen to me ramble and try to decide how to phrase everything live. So, TLDR.
Hey! I did my own TLDR. Nice.
The channel is continuing as normal. Everything's going to continue being the same. I'm going to continue playing games. They're going to come out in a mostly daily schedule, and hopefully everyone will have fun watching those videos without any differences. Dishonored Death of the Outsider videos is starting tomorrow, and I'm hoping you'll enjoy them. I've been playing a lot of the game, and it is quite fun. Dishonored is just really good, and it feels like they're getting better and better every day, at least gameplay mechanics wise, and it's pretty cool, so that should be fun. However, you now have the option as well of subscribing to me on my Twitch channel.
Yeah, there we go.
In which case, you will be able to see almost the entire game already. If you subscribe on Twitch, you can see 3 of the game's 5 missions already, and soon enough, you'll see the remaining 2. So, that's an option for you if you want to kind of kill the channel.
What is my... Oh, okay, I'm getting there.
About the thought process that actually made this happen. After the last channel update video I had, I basically told you about how Dishonored 2 kind of killed the channel because it was something a lot of people weren't interested in.
I'm just curious now. At this point on, I'm just personally curious about what my thought process were. I remember roughly myself, but I'm kind of just sitting here like, what were my actual thoughts? Because this was late 2017. At this point, I was definitely streaming. But I was, because this is the point where I was like trying to figure out what to stick with. And I mean, you're here now, so you know I ended up sticking with Twitch in the end. But I didn't want to give up on my YouTube channel. It was like a successful YouTube channel, you know?
So I made sure to like try to keep
I mean,
2
it had
games at
been at
least
one
going
point.
and so on, and wanted to do more standard, here's a bit of gameplay, enjoy it, so on, rather than spending lots of time on it, because that would taking away too much of my time for not enough effort, basically. And that's worked okay-ish for a while, being angry about things being the way they are, because
I don't want to listen to this forever. But point being, at this point on, I was losing faith in YouTube, pretty much. I was putting more effort into Twitch. I was still doing recordings and everything, but yeah. So the last video I ever put on my channel was this. It's not really, because it's unlisted. I tweeted it, basically. And it was this video. This was at the end of 2019. This was right after I came home from visiting the Yogscast.
So for those of you wondering why I'm not doing any streams, this is because this is what my voice sounds like now. So, yeah, we're gonna have to wait until I can actually talk somewhat normally. However, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a lovely one, and I'll see you when I can actually talk. Goodbye.
Feels bad, man. It's bad. Yog Plague hit hard. Hit hard. But the funny part, now, okay, this was an unlisted video. So it's not actually the last video I put up on my channel. Like, the last video is the stream VOD, I think. But so, yeah, I started saving stuff here instead. You know, if you ever want to watch stuff, it's here. It's here. Bloodborne, Star Wars Fallen Jedi Order. You know, the thing is, I was streaming way before March 2019, but I wasn't saving it. You know, I was just playing. It's kind of a shame, honestly. Darkest Dungeon was a big deal. Breath of the Wild, big deal. A lot of games I was playing and having great fun with. But yeah. Yeah, I wasn't saving them all. So then I've recently, like, you know, if it's a good show, if it's a good series, I'll save him. I'll put there. I even ended up finishing the Hitman 2 series here, you know, rather than on YouTube. More Hearthstone, XCOM, all the Final Fantasy, Uncharted, Hitman 3, Outer Wilds. Yeah, all the stuff I've been doing, like all the great stuff, and the big one-shot folder as well. Which reminds me, I do need to start making some of the videos I've been making to saving them, because otherwise they might go away. But yeah, eventually I just moved to Twitch. I'm not dead. I'm here now, and I do things differently now. People still ask to this day all the time, like every other stream or so, people come in and ask like, "Hey, Rythian, are you ever going to go back to YouTube? Are you putting this on YouTube?" And the answer is no. YouTube is a frustrating platform to deal with. It's annoying to be a creator on YouTube, and it doesn't feel rewarding. Doesn't feel like my time and effort is worth it. Twitch is better. For me, anyway, at least for now. It never used to be. Like, I was late on Twitch. A lot of people went to Twitch way earlier than me and did way better at it, you know? But I wanted to stick with YouTube, but eventually YouTube just... It didn't want me anymore. It didn't want to make my stuff. It's been a lot of ups. And some downs, too. But, you know. You keep moving. You keep moving on. That's all you can really do, right? You roll with the punches and do what you think. Like, I have a lot of cool things planned for the future. You know, I'll just roll with the world as it comes. collaborations with cool people, fun games to play on my own, and have a good time with chat. It's the plan. And Twitch is where it's at right now. I think I'm gonna end up putting this entire video on YouTube. I think it'll, if there's any video worth putting there, like, it's probably this one. Retrospective, like, call it 10-year retrospective or something. And if anyone makes it to the end of that long stream, then hello YouTube watcher. I'm on Twitch now, twitch.tv/Rythian. Also, this will probably be the first time, if you only watch my YouTube, this will probably be the first time you see my face. And yeah, I know, right? That's not what I thought Rythian would look like. His face does not match his voice. Yeah, I've heard that one before. I don't know what that means, but I've heard that one before. At least a lot of people say I have a nice beard, so thanks for that. I'll take that. Yeah, how do you end something like it? I guess here's to 10 more, I suppose. We just want to continue. We're gonna do it for a while. I mean, yeah. So long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep doing stuff, I think. I've done a lot of stuff. I've been at this for a long time. You know, I've met a lot of people, you know, a lot of people have joined, a lot of people have left. A lot of people have been more successful than me, but I'm still here. I'm keeping on. Thanks everyone who's been with me the entire time. Like, you were there from the beginning, damn, but then there's plenty of you that has joined throughout the time, and you're pretty awesome too. I appreciate you just hanging out and being part of this. I particularly appreciate it if you've been supporting me somehow. That's great, but obviously not everyone kind of feel like it, and that's cool too. But it's been a long time. And, you know, we're about to run out of 2021 and go into 2022. New year. Start of year 11. It's been pretty amazing, honestly. It's a weird business to be in. Streamer, YouTuber. It's been a weird 10 years. It's not what I expected my life to be. But it's been pretty cool. I gotta say I'm pretty happy with how things have turned out in general. It's not perfect. It's been tough sometimes, but it's been pretty cool sometimes. Mostly I'm just happy I've met so many cool people. Like, you guys are pretty awesome. A lot of the Yogscast people are pretty awesome. Like, they're my friends now. I've been my friends for like 11 plus years. It's pretty cool, man. It's been fun. If you've been with me for a long time, or if you've joined me recently, either way, thank you very much. I hope you've had a long time. I hope that at some point during this 10 years, I have made your day a little bit better. That's all I can really ask for. And if that's the case, if at some point I've made your day a little bit better, that's pretty cool. Thank you for sticking around with me.